national championship, one and a Final Four. So
If there's nothing for me to say, I hate their head coach. Next.
Number 3, the University of North Carolina. They could have been higher, but they got a job out of a national title game because of a shot they got banked in by Villanova. They've been to 2 Final Fours, North Carolina.
There's nothing for me to add. These are the easy ones.
At number 2, the University of Kentucky. A national title and 4 Final Four appearances.
Final Fours. Hold on. You're starting this in 11. They won the title in 11 at 38-2. Then they lost the Wisconsin year. They lost as the runner-up, correct? That was 13-14.
Yep.
Final Four in 15. Rico, they got 3 Final Fours. They haven't been back.
Right. So
They haven't been back
They
since
went in 11. They went in 11, 12, 14, 15. Yep.
No, they lost in the round of 32 and 15.
Well, we're doing the 14, 15. So
14-15 was the Final Four.
Right.
13-14 was the runner-up. 11-12 was the title. Are you counting season 10 and 11?
Yes.
Okay, then that's the 4.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
That's the
All
4.
right. Yes.
I just want to make sure we're clear.
Yes.
I don't have an issue with it. I'm just starting to really delight because when you look at being out of this thing and out of the picture really for 5 years, boy, is it juicy. Not being able to get back at Kentucky in 5 years with the players they've had.
And that's why I say when people are, Michigan's going to be back. Kentucky has put in 40% of the NBA. They haven't been back in 6 years.
I know who number 1 is, and I can't argue it.
At number 1, they got 2 Final Fours, but those Final Fours they went to, they won the Natty in 2016 and 2018. Jay Wright and the Villanova Wildcats.
Listen, it's hard to argue. I mean, you win 2 titles, you do it clean. Your coach wears suspenders quite often. That's a big benefit. How do I argue it? Now, again, over a 10-year spread, I don't know, man. I want to drill down on the numbers here for a second. How let me look at it. Villanova over the 10 years. So I got this up in front of me. If you go back to what, 10, 11?
Correct.
21 and 12, second round, didn't make the tourney the next year, second round. Yeah, then they started getting to the weekend, Sweet 16, win the title, second round, win the title, and then it's second round, didn't make the tourney. Nice rally this year without Gillespie, because they probably would have made a better run with him.
Oh, they definitely would have.
Yeah, and I'm fine with it, Rico. There's no issue there. I know for a lot of people probably be surprised by Villanova. The one issue I have in this whole thing is Louisville.
But you got to get his hookers.
Nothing in particular.
They got to make money too. They got to feed their
I know, but
they got to pay off their law school, loans.
They cost you a championship. It's a dirty school. I don't know. But if you want them in the top 8, it's fine. There's no way I'm putting UConn here.
The reason why is because UConn, they're a dirty school, and they fell off the face of the earth.
Louisville hasn't. You're right. Chris Mack, good coach. All right. Those are the 8 blue blood programs. Bye, Rico. All right. Limited time only. Natural Way Lawn is offering you a full season of care-free grub control, free surface insect control. All you got to do, mention the station, mention me. I don't care. Say 8 my guts. 888-GET-GREEN. Or go to naturalwaylawn.com. Everyone hates crabgrass. Everyone hates messing with their lawn. So don't do it. Let Natural Way handle it. And the best part, they put an expert out there, right? Not some kid, and they're not going to have some regular program. It's not spray and pray. You get a custom tailored solution for your lawn. What else are you looking for? It's Natural Way Lawn and Tree Service, been locally owned and operated over 30 years. They do business. Call them up. Get the complete season of care. 888-GET-GREEN. That's 888-GET-GREEN. Or go to naturalwaylawn.com. It's Natural Way Lawn and Tree Service. Get green. Stay green. Natural Way.
97.1 The Ticket. Traffic.
From
the WWJ AM 950 Traffic Center. This report brought to you by Klipsch Premium Audio. There's a disabled vehicle on the shoulder of the Southfield Freeway northbound after 8 Mile. Also, additional road work on 75 northbound from Connect to 7 Mile. A double right lane closure with backups after Clay. Klipsch Premium Audio for over 75 years. Klipsch has been delivering the highest levels of sound quality. Designed in the U.S. for global markets, Klipsch creates the ultimate listening experience. Klipsch, keepers of the sound. I'm Michelle Pena with traffic.
Odyssey is here, cheering on your teams right alongside you. Sometimes that's your favorite team. Sometimes it's the rival team. But you bet them to win. Let BetQL's expert analysis lead you to more cheering and more winning. BetQL looks at every game and every potential bet and ranks them on a scale of 1 to 5 stars. Their 5-star bets are your most profitable opportunities and have shown real proven results. Get better at betting. Download the BetQL app or visit BetQL.com. BetQL, an Odyssey company.
The win-win value lineup from Buffalo Wild Wings has bundles of wings and fries so you can get more for less. With individual size bundles starting at just $9.99 and the 40-wing family XL bundle for only $39.99. It doesn't take a degree in chicken economics to know a good deal when it's pecking you in the face. Order wing bundles for takeout or delivery, part of the win-win value lineup at B-Dubs. At participating locations for limited time only for takeout or delivery for Buffalo Wild Wings app and website. Delivery subject to availability. Fees may apply. Taxes extra.
If you're looking for a place to call home, let North Bloomfield Properties find the best place for you and your family. We also provide pre-screened quality tenants to our property owners. We love to match good people to good homes. Contact us today, northbloomfield.com.
This hour of instant feedback brought to you by Mike Papura of National Benefit Plans. For affordable life insurance, log on to nbphealth.com.
What are you waiting for? It only takes an hour for you to have your child's heart screened. Get your kid's heart checked at the Ernst Cardiovascular Center at Beaumont Hospital in Royal Oak. Details at 971theticket.com.
You could win the ticket signing bonus. $1,000 in 11 times each weekday. Powered by BetQL. Let BetQL's proven data and analytics help you become a better. Download the BetQL app today. Listen for the keyword at 1/2 each hour between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. Text that keyword to 72881 before the end of that hour. Message and data rates apply. And you could win a $1,000 signing bonus on 97.1 The Ticket. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Sold by Mike Z Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by Mother Waddles, Florida's Dan Mullen, just calling Kyle Pitts, an elite tight end and elite wide receiver, who, by the way, just ran a 4.44 at workouts today in the 40. Meanwhile, NFL notes, Seattle gives wide receiver Tyler Lockett a 4-year, $69 million extension. And on the NFL's new 17-game season, the Chicago Bears reportedly voted against it. Pistons in Portland tonight, right here on 97.1 The Ticket. Our broadcast starts at 6:35. Portland has won 6 of 8. They are 6th in the Western Conference. Pistons are 15th in the East at 13-33. Matthew Boyd takes the mound for Detroit against Cleveland. Shane Bieber in the opener for both teams tomorrow at Comerica Park. First pitch 110 right here in The Ticket. Miguel Cabrera set to play first base for Detroit. Cleveland at 195 favorite. That's minus 195 of the game. Over-under is 7.5 runs. That's your ticket update. For more, 97.1 The Ticket or Odyssey.com.
I just heard that it was Sweetest Day. That was my first realization that Saturday was Sweetest Day.
Roberto, you got an extra couch?
No, because I sleep on my couch, so we're ready to go.
This may be strike one for young Kenneth.
It's not like Valentine's Day. It's a birthday or Christmas or any of these big holidays.
Yeah, it's not. Trust me, just do something little so that you can at least say you acknowledge it. I'm not saying go all out.
He could definitely get her something little. That's not a problem.
Don't you give that a bell. What the hell's wrong with you?
All right, so listen. On a day that is sad, on a day that is stressful, where Michigan is basically giving away a Final Four banner. It's like the commercial where people leave the Jell-O mold with a cup of tea on top of the car and they drive away. That's Jawan with the banner on top, and it's somewhere on the 405. It's gone. I wanted to at least leave some showtime to have a little fun. We're going to get back into Michigan, top of the hour. We are going to discuss Mr. Kyle Pitts as well later this hour, because that pro day was sprouting bones across the league with general managers. But we have to handle this issue first. This appeared on the show sheet, and I'm going to read it so you guys, I want you behind the curtain here. This is what appeared on the sheet, and I went, wait, what? And it was about 14 topics down. Literally. Kenny, neighbors are having very loud sex. The couple in the apartment above us has been loud, very loud. Their hot and steamy action has disturbed my hockey viewing. How and when do I handle this? When is it appropriate to simply knock on the door? It's happened twice this week alone. This somehow was 14th. This has got top 3 written all over it all day long.
I didn't want to disturb you guys in your sports. I didn't want to disturb it. This is an important time in sports at this stage.
Somehow
It is,
I
but
feel
Kenny,
like
we
there's
need
a
a little
5
bit of
hole
an
joke in
escape.
this.
Oh, there's plenty of jokes you go. Laying
We
down the
need a
wood.
little escape. We're going to do damn near 3 hours of U of M. But Kenny, take us through this now and set the scene. So you live in an apartment.
Yep. And
You live on the bottom floor. You have someone above you.
we live on the second floor. We have a laundry room below us, so that's not usually an issue. But above us,
Okay.
we have apparently a very loud couple.
All right. So you go to watch hockey, and you're watching. Now, what time of evening? Is
See,
this during the 7 p.m. drop, or is this a late night session
This is-
during Kings and Flames?
Possibly the best part about this is I was sitting down to watch the Blue Jackets play my B team, and the puck was about to drop. They were showing the goalies and the save percentages and all that, getting ready for the first face-off, the opening face-off, and then I just hear,
Okay, all right. Okay. We don't need. I don't think we need that.
well, and then it continued. But when it started maybe a month ago. And at first, that was the only thing I could hear. I thought maybe this person is exercising. Maybe they have a treadmill. I don't know what's going on up there. I didn't want to immediately let my mind go to the gutter. But eventually it became so that you could hear the voices of the people kind of muffled. So I've never lived in an apartment. I've always lived in a house. I've never had to deal with this issue of a neighbor being too loud. So I wanted to know, when's the right time to knock on the door to say something?
No,
I don't want to be
no.
a grumpy neighbor. I avoid
No, there is
confrontation.
no. Let me tell you this, and then I'll leave these two to advise you. There never is a right time. You can't.
I've been in
You can't do that. What do you plan on doing exactly? Like, hey, howdy, neighbor. Here's a glass of Admiral Nelson. By the way, you can't, Kenny, you can't. There's nothing you can do. You have to endure it. I think you got to raise the volume on the hockey game. Now, how bad is this? Let's be realistic here.
It's bad for about 20 to 30 minutes, and then it goes away, obviously.
Now,
That's a shame.
do you practice, when it comes to you, do you practice good manners that they're not hearing
See,
you?
that's the part 2 of this is, are there just thin walls and we're
there
also
always
the
are in
loud
apartments.
couple?
Apartments are awful.
Or is it them and just them? Because I've always thought we were kind of respectful. We're not usually too loud. But now that has me wondering, are we doing something wrong?
They probably just think it's a loud 3-minute commercial.
All right.
That's not nice.
That's a flag on the flag.
Can we just handle the original issue here?
Yep.
What is Kenny supposed to do about this? Because my answer is I don't think he can.
I think what I would do probably is go to like the person that sort of like the HR of the apartment complex or like the,
What?
superintendent.
No.
Superintendent.
They're not going to do nothing.
No, because that way these people won't know that it's him like ratting them out.
Yes, they will. They're the apartment below. He's going to roll in and be like, yeah, Johnny
about that?
Zhang up in 2B banging too loud.
How about
What
you-
the hell do you think they're going to do for Kenny?
How about you slip an anonymous letter?
That was
Under
one of
the
the things
door.
I thought was the
That's a good
no,
one.
because they have other neighbors, they have other people they're probably disturbing.
Right.
Somebody's thought of this other than
Yeah,
me.
they're on all sides.
Let me
7
ask this
o'clock.
question. Let me ask this question to the people. In the midst of all our Michigan basketball talk, you hear Kenny's tale of woe here. I mean, do I think this is the biggest deal on earth? No. Is it disturbing and potentially awkward? Of course. I have not had this situation. God, last time I looked at an apartment was college, and we had the top floor. So I don't know what to tell you. I'll throw it to people. If you've had this situation where, the people in the stabbing cabin upstairs have been causing a problem here, and it's interrupting your viewing or your life in general, what do you do? I would never be able to. I would never confront people.
I used to yell back up and root the guy on. I'm like, yeah.
Oh, you're feeling good tonight, Johnny.
I'll cheer it on like the hockey team I'm cheering on.
Yeah, I wouldn't slide a note under the door.
What's wrong with that? I think that's the safest method because there's plenty of neighbors in the area.
This could go one of two ways. One, it could be like, oh my God, we make too much noise. Or it could
they're not
be,
aware.
This SOB. Really? Oh, we
Or
went
you
from
end up
6
dead
to 11
with your
body stuffed in the
Yeah, 'cause
dryer.
you know what? Some of these scumbags that live in these apartments, like, I pay good money to live here. If I want to, bone in there as loud as I want, I'm gonna do it.
Well, that's the thing too is the frequency. It started off and it
This
was
is America, Kenny.
Well, Roberto, it started off like it happened once. I was like, no big deal, it happens.
Right.
But then it came more and more and more, and now it was twice this week. It was a couple times last week. I don't want it to keep increasing.
No, you do want it to keep increasing.
No,
you need to
I
send him a
don't.
congratulatory letter and say,
He has to
good
keep it
for
down?
you, good for you. You wanted to get more and more. Okay, hold on. So let me throw 248-539-9797. Let me offer an idea. What about a gift wrap bottle of liquor, perhaps Admiral Nelson, with a note that just says, heard you were having a good time the other night. Here's a drink on me.
So now I have to spend money on these people disturbing my evening? I don't think so.
Look, I gave you the two options. You could confront him, and it's basically shaming them, and it's either going to work or you're going to end up dead, stuffed in the dryer downstairs.
Or you join in.
I knew it.
There
I
it
knew,
is.
I
You
knew
called
it
it
was.
before the segment, Rico.
I knew
How
what he
long
was
would
going
it
to
take
say.
for Vernon to get
I
there?
knew he was going to go there.
That was fantastic. Great call by you.
You just know certain things. I know college basketball. I know Roberto.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that is. That's a shame.
248-539-9797. And if ticket texters have a solution.
Now, how about
Kenny, hey, Kenny, can you record it? Hey, Kenny, record it next time.
I want to hear it.
Hey, Kenny,
Do you know what she looks
call
like?
me. Hey, Kenny, can you call me next time?
I want you to FaceTime me when this is happening. I want to hear everything.
Kenny, is she hot? Is she hot, Kenny?
what's worse in the apartment complex? What would you rather get rid of? The neighbors doing that stuff or the bad cooking smells?
There is no bad cooking smell.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah, because my girlfriend's a wonderful cook, so it always smells good.
No, I mean like in the hallway.
No, there is no.
Other people.
When we walk out the door, it's outside, so it's not, there's no hallway. It's great.
That's good.
So I guess that I get rid of the.
Rico, what does he do? If I was him, I would just keep it to myself. Unless do you know the people?
No,
Have you ever
I haven't
seen
met any of them.
I was going to say, now if you happen to bump into them, you could just say, "Yo, man, you know,
Congratulations, man,
knocking it out the park." Yeah. Now if you know them, just be like, "Hey, dial that back for me a little bit."
No, the people in my complex are weird looking. I don't like them. I stay away from them.
But other than that, don't be that guy.
I don't want to be that guy, but I also want to enjoy my evening.
Don't rat him out asking for pointers.
Is it every night?
No, and
We're ignoring
but the volume is going up.
So hold on, Roberto down.
No, it wasn't. I put a flyer on his door. There was no answer. Yeah. I have a feeling the homeowner did their driveway. I don't know. I think that work might be, they might have did it there, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. You could be right there. What else is going on? was for Alex. Yeah. Yeah, she gave me an old check that was wrong or something. Well, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll be there a little bit. Bye-bye.
Pistons fans, are you ready? Download the PointsBet app now and use code Michigan2K to get 2 risk-free bets for up to $2,000. When you bet with PointsBet, a proud partner of the Detroit Pistons, you get faster bets, faster withdrawals, and faster rewards at your fingertips. All on an easy-to-use app rated #1 on Trustpilot. See for yourself why bettors are calling PointsBet innovative, lightning quick, and the reason they have ditched the other books. Plus, PointsBet's Refer a Friend program is now easier than ever. Refer a friend to PointsBet and you both get $100 in free bets. Share with your friends the faster, easier way to bet. Download the app now to experience Michigan's premium sportsbook for yourself, and don't forget to sign up with code Michigan2K to get 2 risk-free bets up to $2,000. What do you have to lose? So, are you ready? Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today. Donate online at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. Pickup is quick and easy. You'll get a vacation voucher and maximum tax deduction. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Also accepting real estate donations. If you are drowning in IRS debt and can't afford to pay, then you need to take advantage of the special IRS tax programs that are available and will free you from IRS collection efforts once and for all. Due to the financial hardships consumers are facing throughout the country, the Internal Revenue Service has made it easier to settle delinquent tax problems. An open phone line has been established by Community Tax for consumers to call and see if they qualify. If you owe back taxes to the IRS and can't afford to pay them back, or you even have years of unfiled tax returns, there's no need to live in fear. But you have to call the Community Tax Helpline. Do not take on the IRS alone. They can attack your wages, savings, pension, home, and even go after your Social Security check.
Call Community Tax today. 800-375-1211. To end your tax troubles, call now. 800-375-1211. Get a free consultation. Call 800-375-1211. That's 800-375-1211.
Does it feel like finding clothes in your fit is impossible? Tired of feeling overwhelmed with options that just aren't right? Let the experts at Stitch Fix do the shopping for you. At Stitch Fix, we make sure each piece is hand-selected for your life. So whether you're staying home or on the go, Stitch Fix has the answer for what to wear. We make it easy to find what works for you. Signing up takes just a few minutes, and styles are delivered directly to your door. Get started today at StitchFix.com. Stitch Fix, your style delivered.
Pull up to Church's today for boneless that's bringing it all. Bringing buttermilk marinated juiciness and all white meat deliciousness. Try our new Texas tenders and chicken sandwich with new smoky honeydew sauce for just $3.99. Church's bringing that down home flavor off the ballot in participating locations.
Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. Book your stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Odyssey is your new home for all the audio that
is the same thing as radio.com, so don't freak out. It's on your phone already. The company changed its name. David, the ticket text, and then let's solve Kenny's problem. And then we got to talk about Kyle Pitts' boner-inducing pro day.
Says you can't say anything, Kenny. Mike is right. Let it go. Maybe passive-aggressively turn the volume up, and maybe they'll get it.
That's not a war you win, and it's not a war. You don't fight wars you don't win. Come on.
I'm petty enough, though, that actually doesn't sound like a terrible idea.
Oh, great.
Doesn't sound like a great idea, but I get it.
David.
Kenny, it's time to fight fire with fire. Have your girl over into work.
This is not a movie.
Challenge accepted.
Did they just move in?
No,
He's got so much Admiral Nelson coursing through his veins. You think he's going to get a response?
It'd be funny if the guy was like 67 years old.
It's Blue from Old School. At that point, you know what? You just sit there, teach him.
What do I need to know?
He'll be your Obi-Wan.
God, you're going to sound like Harbaugh at a coaching convention. Help me. Help me.
If I see that he has Admiral Nelson in his home, then I'll
Sex addiction? You got problem with sex?
Here you go, Katie.
You just need an applause button.
every time.
Every time. Kenny, we got to go to... We have a caller going through the same thing you are. Let's go to Jerry, Harrison Township. What's up, Jerry?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Good, buddy. Talk to our man Kenneth here.
All right. Well, I'm going through the exact same thing. I live in the middle floor of a 3-floor condo, and the third deck person was a single guy. He's now been dating this young lady who likes to party a lot, and every Friday and Saturday night from about 2:30 to 6:30 in the morning, they're constantly opening and closing the sliding door. They're falling on the floor. And I told my wife that I'm going to go up there and have words, but I've changed my mind. I think that it's probably going to calm down. And I think, Kenny, probably the best thing is just try to handle it the best you can. I want to kill this guy.
but yeah, you want to kill this guy. I don't want it to get to that point. I see this only getting worse unless they break up or something. I don't want to stop the guy from having a good time, but...
They do. But I mean, I've lived there for 5 years, and he's been 4.5 years. He's been single, and now he's dating this young lady who I'm assuming likes to party. And
sounds like it.
They are just making it very rough on us on Friday and Saturday night. So
I love trouble.
I don't know. I mean, and this has been for 2 months.
Yeah, this has been for about 2 months also. I don't know if going up there is not going to solve anything. I think the note could work.
If you send the note, you are dead.
What do you mean? This guy could be a perfectly reasonable guy. Let's not assume the worst of everybody.
Right, but then you're the bleep hole. You don't understand this. You're too naive. Listen. What is the issue, Rico?
Rico's dying over here.
Oh, the guy! He was going up there to throw hands.
I want to avoid that, too. I don't want to get into some altercation.
I want to throw hands with him. Hey, you! Stop partying! Gets into his Jack Johnson boxing stance. Let's go to Reggie in Detroit, 97.1. Hi, Reg.
Kenny? Hey, how you guys doing?
Hey, what's up, Reg?
Kenny, I had something I was going to say, but that last caller, did you see how old he sounds, Kenny?
Yeah, pretty old.
You're going to be that old guy.
See, Reggie, that's 100% what I'm worried about.
You can't do that.
Yeah, that's the other side of the coin is maybe it'll help, but maybe it'll just make me look like the grumpy old man in the room, which I don't want to do.
You're gonna sound like the guy that you can't get up my back. You can't do that.
Because I've had my share of grumpy neighbors growing up that live next door, and I've always thought, man, well, those guys have no fun. They're a-holes, whatever.
Yep.
I don't want to be that guy. I've always lived.
So what's he gonna do, Reg? So what does he do?
I think Reg just left us.
All right. I mean, guys, the bottom line is, I already advised him he can't go up there and do it.
Bottom line is suffer. That's the solution, is suffering. And that's it.
Hey, I'll go to Tony. Tony's got something for you. We'll see what he's got to say. Tone, how do we help our man here?
All right, so there's some rules and engagement to this. He can approach them, but he's got to be very calculated on how he does it. He's gotta, get this guy alone, not around the woman, because she's gonna freak
Great
out.
point. Yes. Because she might only escalate the situation. We don't want to make it worse.
Right. Well, the second thing is you have to become friends with him. I had a similar situation, but it wasn't audio that I was dealing with. It was visual.
Oh, no. What?
Bad
that
placement
possible?
of a bathroom window in the middle of a shower.
What? Jeez.
That's as far as I'm going to go because I don't want to get you guys on the radio. But what I did is I found a common interest with the guy. He was in the military. My father's in the military. We became friends. I called him alone one day and I said, listen, can you guys put a towel above your bathroom window for me? Because my children are tall enough to see out my kitchen window.
Right. See, and my kids are asking, why is he giving his girl a boost ride? And you're like, I don't want to have this conversation.
As soon as the front window got wet, it became clear, so you could see everything.
And what was his reaction? Was he cool about it?
He was cool about it. He said, thanks for telling me. His jaw hit the ground when I first mentioned it. He never realized we could see, even on the days that he decided to join his wife in the shower. We could still see.
All right, so what do you want to do here? Listen, what do you want to do here, Tone? Are we marching Kenny upstairs? What's the story?
He's got to feel like the I Spy guy playing the I'm on a stakeout. He's got to watch for the male by himself, introduce himself, somehow find common ground, and make sure the woman is not there.
I mean, I'm glad it worked out for you, but for me, I don't want to be friends with anybody that lives in my building. I'd rather not know any of them and us maintain our distance. Why is that? I don't want to see think you're better than me. Don't you want to know anybody in your building? Because I just don't. I have zero interest in knowing anybody outside of my circle of friends that I have. And what are you, a serial killer? No, I just don't like people. That's what John Wayne Gacy said. So what happens one day if your car won't start? Hey, buddy, can you give me a jump? If it's a total stranger, no. But if you know the guy, if it's out of necessity, then it's out of necessity.
I'm so lucky you decided to say hi to me one day and we now know each other.
I mean, especially considering his feelings towards black people.
That's true. Flag on the play. All I'm saying is that I have no interest. Mike, do you go door to door and introduce yourself to your neighbors? Rico?
Absolutely not.
There you go. That's my point.
That's different. I live in a house.
No, does it matter though? I don't think it matters.
I don't share a common hallway with these people. I don't share parking spots with these people. I don't share a laundry room with these people.
I will at least take the time to find out the people who live exactly next door to me. And that's fine, I get that, but you know what? If I'm gone, hey, I got an Amazon package, can you go pick it up and I'll come and grab it for you? No, I don't want to do it. I just rather sit in your hole, drink Admiral Nelson, and just be angry, man. 100%.
Yeah, I don't think Kenny looks beyond that. But Kenny's version of Valvista is
never
hockey game, rum, and blacking out.
You never know, Kenny. Your neighbor, your neighbor Ted B might need help jumping his Volkswagen one day.
If somebody asks me for help with something, I don't care. But it's not like that. I just rather avoid people in general. That's just
David, hit the ticket text. We got to get to Kyle Pitts Pro Day, and at top of the hour, back to Wolverine Tears. What do you got?
Earplugs is the only thing we found to work for us, Kenny.
Now I have to change my life. I have to change my life for these people.
Oh, wow. Listen, love is a myth. His relationship will fall apart. You won't hear anything. Don't worry about it.
I hope it lasts forever after that. This is amazing. This is Steven in the car, and I just got something from my neighbor watch program 4 days ago. He told me he heard my girl screaming when we were having sex. Thought that it was an emergency, but that's what we were doing.
Also, wouldn't you want to know if you were being too loud, like, and you were disrespecting the people around you?
Or here's a tip. That Rico, my brother from another mother. Newsflash, Kenny. He don't give a damn whether you live or die. So, you get a choice. You can deal, or you can make it worse.
There's no keys.
Alright, he's like, look, buffet is open, or Kenny got, I appease him. Alright, so if he does that, I'm going back for seconds. If he does that, then the Spite store is open. We're going to get louder than they are. Done. Solved.
He'll think it's just a that's not true.
I don't think you know anything about that.
Sure thing, Whiskey Noodle. You're a poor girl. Yeah, you're blacked out from Admiral Nelson. I'm sure you're a real prize.
games.
There's the right. Wow. Everything comes back to drinking for him. Everything. All right, Rico. I'm sure MGM's thrilled with this segue. Take care. We'll get to a Kyle Pitts Pro-Am thing. All right, it's time to play ball with BetMGM. Get $100 in free bets for every home run hit on opening day when you wager $25 on any Major League ball game opening day. Don't miss out on your chance to rack up free bets for every single homer on April 1st. Download the BetMGM app today or go to BetMGM.com for the most exciting action of the new Major League season. You also get instant access to the most innovative parlay selection features, live betting options, tons of player props, daily boosted odds specials, and so much more. Feel the thrills of opening day by scoring $1 in free bets for every homer when you wager $25 on any Major League game on April 1st. And even if your baseball wager strikes out, you still win every time somebody knocks it out the park on opening day, thanks to BetMGM. Swing for the fences with the king of sportsbook. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. You must be 21 years or older to wager. Michigan only. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan disassociated persons.
97.1 The Ticket.
From the WWJAM 950 Traffic Center, this report brought to you by Supercar Wash. There's now a reported accident at...
Come on.
Welcome back to McDonald's. I can help you.
I get a double quarter pounder with cheese with just ketchup and onion.
Okay.
A Big Mac and one large Coke.
Anything else?
That's it.
So it'll be $14.50.
Jesus. I don't even take your money. I guess I'm falling off. There's nobody there. So I'm falling off.
The Big Mac and the quarter pounder?
Yep.
It's $14.50.
Thank you.